Hey guys, welcome back to Disney Coffee and Book Talk. We are going to keep with the theme for the rest of the month of doing shorts, Pixar and Disney shorts. This one we are doing La Luna. This came out in 2011. And before we jump into the little Easter eggs or the possible theories, I do want to mention that first of all, this is one of my favorite shorts, but this reminds me of the book Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me by Eric Carle, which was one of my mother's favorites to read to me as a kid. So, kind of coming full circle, but I do want to mention before we dive in that pieces of this um also remind me of the movie Luca, which came out much later. Luca came out in, was it 2021? Was much later, right? Um, yeah, 2021. During the pandemic, I remember that whole thing. So pieces of was it Julia and Julia's dad remind me of a couple of these characters. So let's just dive right in. So starting off, we have the little boat's name, which is called La Luna, and a grandfather, his son, and then oh, we really shouldn't make assumptions, but I'm gonna guess here for this circumstance, uh, the grandson is there, and they put a ladder up and they climb onto the moon to collect all of the falling stars. And they're supposed to be cleaners. And it's really cute because starting off, the grandson realizes that the brooms that his grandfather and then his father like match the facial um the hair the facial hair, sorry. So you have like a long face broom or a push broom, and then he kind of gets used to these falling stars and what they turn into and cleaning it, and it goes based off of how much they're cleaning it per the moon cycle. But I also want to mention that the father looks very much like Julia's father from Luca. Do we know if that's him? We don't. It's not confirmed. But the same idea that this guy is a boat, it does have a French Italian like name, right? La Luna. Um it gives the same vibes. So is it possible that they're linked? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow with a different short.